What's up, Skipjack City? What's up, Henry? I'm having a great day, brother. My weekend just started. Wow, I take it back. My weekend started at midnight last night. Now I'm in Ohio. I'm on my way to my cousin's house, and then tomorrow I'm gonna meet up with my daughters for dinner. Saturday I gotta go to my granddaughter's birthday. Sunday I will be hopefully fishing with Just a Fish and the girls, my girls. Then come home Monday, go back to work Tuesday, then I'm off Wednesday. Surprised I have service here. I am in extreme southern Ohio. What's up, fat cat? Been in the 60s up here, so hopefully I can get a flathead out of the Muskingum River. Hopefully. I got all my fishing gear. Yep. I'm not working, brother. I'm in Ohio. I want to go visit the kiddos and grandbaby and cousins. Stop in and see my Uncle Frank. I know where I'm at now. I don't need that map. I've been all back roads all the way up here. I just crossed out of Kentucky about a half hour ago. I left the house at 4:30 this morning. I am not fishing for skipjack today. Jackass. I'll get you some skipjack, fat cat. Yeah, it just rained here not too long ago. It actually just quit raining probably about 5 minutes before I went live. This is Southern Ohio break room. I'm on my way to see some family. Past Norton. No. Norton. Is that Norton's up by Delaware? No, I'm way south of there. Way south of Norton. This is I'm between Cincinnati and Athens. Yeah, it does. It does. A lot of these little towns in Ohio do look the same. They look very similar, actually. This is, I believe, this is West. Shoot, what's the name of this town? West something. It's not Wellston. Shoot, I don't remember the name of this little town. West Union is the town that I'm in right now. Yeah, a lot of the towns, especially in southern Ohio, look very similar to each other. And if you don't know the area, you can get screwed up real quick. What church? What church? That's a courthouse, bro. That's the old Adams County Courthouse. It's yeah, if you don't know the area, if you don't know where you're at, you can get screwed up pretty quick around here. Especially if you don't know what road you're on. Well, luckily I grew up down here, so I know where I'm at. I don't need a map anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that was the old Adams County Courthouse. I don't know where the new one's at, but that's the old one. They house the children's services in there now, I guess. That's what the sign said anyway. This part, it's kind of flat. Once I get further over east, you'll see it gets really hilly. Really hilly. I guess this is still considered the foothills of the Appalachians because it's, I mean, if you look across through there, you can see mountains, small mountains. Some of the hills here are bigger than White Oak Mountain. They don't call them mountains here, they just call them hills. West Salem. West Salem. Where's West Salem at? That's over by Dayton, right? No. West Salem. Where is West Salem at, break room? Come on, buddy, turn. Oh, by Lodi. Okay, okay, I know what you're talking about. Northeast or northwest Ohio, or no, northeast Ohio, northeast, up by Akron. I grew up in Ohio, Breakroom. I may not know every little town, but if you give me a bigger town next to it, I'll pretty much know where it's at. Oh, hell. I need some wiper blades. Look at that shit. Damn. And the Rain X didn't help it. Yeah, I totally get it. I live in Tennessee now, and the slightest bit of rain will shut everything down. Like the interstates go berserk. Oh, I love it down there. I'll never move back up here. I'll come to visit. I do my yearly visit to remind me why I don't live here. And then I go straight back. Because I'm pretty sure it'll snow while I'm here. And it will remind me why I don't live in Ohio anymore. Nashville's cool as long as you don't have to drive there all the time. I drive to Nashville a couple times a week and it sucks. Not as bad as Atlanta, but it still sucks. I come up here once a year to see my grandkid and my daughters, and usually it snows while I'm here and gets cold, and it reminds me why I moved and all the taxes you got to pay for everything. I'm good. I am good. Hey, Sam. Let's go fishing. I got my gear. And if the weather holds out, I will be fishing at some point. Hopefully Sunday. Tomorrow evening we're going to meet at Texas Roadhouse for dinner, and then I'm going up there Saturday for my granddaughter's birthday party, and then Sunday they're supposed to come down, meet us hopefully at the Muskingum, and I'm supposed to be hooking up with Just a Fish and doing some fishing with them. So yeah, I work for a pretty good company. We get 15 days a year PTO, so I use it wisely and I get to fish a lot. So the way I do my PTO is I use it with my days off, and my days off are basically 3 days every other week. And so if I use 2 days with my 3 days off, I get technically 7 weeks of vacation a year. Hey. So usually I take one weekend to come up here every year, and then the rest of the time is spent doing 5-day fishing extravaganzas at the house. First one will be the weekend of April the 25th. I'm taking 5 days off that week. And there's a bunch of YouTubers coming to Tennessee. Live Outdoors, Possum Holler, Virginia Possum. I think Fishy Thing said he's going to try to come. And it'll be them with me, Salt Dog, Skipjack Cindy, and Travis, and Shannon, Shenanigans Fishing. We're all going to get together and do a big fishing trip. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. Hey Zoe, how are you today? Ooh, I hate to hear that. Drink plenty of fluids. Chicken broth will be your friend. Vitamin C, zinc, vitamin D, echinacea, and golden seal. You'll thank me. Gatorade, yeah. Gatorade will definitely help you with electrolytes. Absolutely. Vitamin C, zinc, echinacea, golden seal, and vitamin D, and you'll see a huge difference. That combination will knock out just about anything. have a go bag that I carry everywhere I go. It has all sorts of things in it to protect me. It has my Bluetooth hole punch, a blade, and in that bag is Tylenol, vitamin C, echinacea, golden seal, zinc, and vitamin D at all times. Because you never know where you're going to be when you start feeling like crap. Stayed at that truck stop a couple times. Oh. Should about be done running its course by now. That sucks. If somebody go to Walmart and get you some, definitely vitamin C and zinc, vitamin D, vitamin B12 will give you energy. Yeah. Vitamin C and zinc and vitamin D are immune boosters. Golden seal and echinacea. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but they're miracle workers. Yeah, you definitely need vitamin B12. B12, vitamin D, zinc, vitamin C. Echinacea and golden seal just be the kicker to top it off. But if you can't find it, definitely the vitamins B12, D, C, and zinc. Those will be your friend. And you'll be surprised how fast it knocks it out. Being pregnant, you definitely want to stay away from too many man-made, machine-pressed pills. Chemicals is all it is. What's up, Abby? Abby, did you start another YouTube? Did Abby start another YouTube? I don't think that's the same Abby. Skipjack Cindy jumped off in time to miss the hills that I was telling her about. start another YouTube. I'll figure it out, Zoe. Figure it out here real quick. Because that's not, I don't believe that's Abby Carpenter. What's up, Fabian? How goes it, brother? That is Abby? I just checked the channel activity and it says you started it 26 days ago or something like that, so I just wanted to make sure she wasn't answering me. She started it 9 days ago. 26 subscribers. Okay, cool. Alright, I just wanted to make sure because I know there's been some shady shit going on with fake accounts. There was some stuff happening here not too long ago. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. Well, when she popped in, she didn't have the blue, and I was like, hold up. And it didn't say CS by her name, and I was like, hold up. I'll figure this out real quick. Let me get Fabian up in here. Oh, hell. What's up, Jody? Yeah, when she popped up and she wasn't blue, I got real suspicious real quick. I don't think so, Jack. Well, see, she was on my page, or on my channel, and she was blue, and then, like I said, she popped up. She wasn't blue when she popped up today, and I was like, hold on. I don't think so. Yes. Yeah, I got real suspicious real quick because I know there's been some shady shit going on. I'm like, I don't think that's Abby. Appreciate that, Jody. If you go subscribe or subscribe, go comment on one of my shorts. I'll sub back. Dropping in fish shorts today, heck yeah. That sucks. I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. Abby, comment on one of my shorts or one of my videos and I'll sub back to you. Okay, Fabian, that's cool. I might not get it because I'm on Do Not Disturb right now. I'm on PTO. Oh yeah, I did. Hang on. Gotcha. Stupid not rain and rain. Oh my God. I am doing good, Beth. I am on my way to, I'm actually in Ohio right now. I'm on my way to my cousin's house for the day, and then I'm going to meet up with my daughters tomorrow for dinner, and then Saturday I'm going to my granddaughter's birthday party. Sunday I'm supposed to be hooking up with Justin Fish to do some fishing, and I think the girls are going to come, my daughters are going to come and go fishing with us. So I'll be doing a live from there if I do. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'll head home Monday and then back to the grind on Tuesday. I say back to the grind. I don't work hard. I'm not gonna lie. I don't work that hard. So the river's full. Oh, I definitely will. Safety third. Not really today. I'm just cruising. I left at 4:30 this morning. I left Dayton this morning at 4:30, Dayton, Tennessee. Just cruising. Not letting anything stress me out. Just chilling and driving. I'm not in a hurry. I don't have anywhere that I have to be. All is well. That's what I said, safety third. You know, the thing is, I joke about safety and I joke about that stuff, but I'm probably one of the strictest managers at work when it comes to safety. I tell my guys that they have to wear their eye protection. And the reason you have to wear eye protection is you can't see boobies. Or you can't smell boobs. It's dirt. You wear your eye pro because you can't smell boobs. Yeah. Well, it's like today, I'm not working today. I'm driving. I'm on my own time and I have nowhere to be and I don't have a schedule or nothing, so I'm just chilling and driving. Yeah, you got to protect your eyes. And I tell all the new guys, you don't put your fingers or toes anywhere where you wouldn't put your junk. Yeah, Ohio is, especially this part of Ohio. I'm in southeast Ohio, so it definitely a lot like Pennsylvania. Western Pennsylvania, anyway. Yeah, that's the crappy part about being down with the flu, it's coughing. That and the constant aching. can't do that. Say warm water and lemon juice and honey. You can't have Jack Daniels. You're pregnant. Honey will help with your coffee. Thank you, Jody. If it goes as good as the first part of my day, it'll be great. I will definitely do the best I can. What's up, Luciano? Appreciate you, brother. Cheers. plenty of rest, Zoe. Thanks for stopping by, even though you're sick. That's awesome. I'm in between. I'm in the Scioto Valley right now. I'll be getting in the hills here in a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, Cindy, I'm in what they call the Scioto Valley. I'm about 20 miles from getting into some pretty good hills. But this road runs in between a bunch of hills. It doesn't go over very many. The easiest way to tell it's not Travis is he's not harassing anyone. No, I was saying it's easy to differentiate between you and Travis because when Travis comes in, he starts harassing people. Are you at work, Cindy? She's doing good. I tried to get her to come with me, but she didn't think her back would be okay to run this long. So, but she's doing all right. bulging disc is, as long as it's not on a nerve, it doesn't hurt. But when it starts pressing on nerves, that's when it starts hurting. So if you inflame it or whatever, it starts pressing on those nerves again, and that's when the pain really starts. That's the problem with bulging discs. Almost there, fat cat. I'm surprised this live stayed connected as long as it has. I need new wiper blades. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So. No, it start raining until I got to northern Kentucky slash southern Ohio. If it's going to rain, I wish it would just rain. We got Rain-X on my windshield. It would roll off, but these creeks can hold much more rain, to be honest with you. Now get you some rest, Zoe. You and them babies need it. Jeep's running awesome for now. No dummy lights. Vinton County. This is Vinton County, where the men are men and the sheep are nervous. Praise the Lord, pass me Copperhead. So, Cindy, I told Shannon when we first started dating, my stepdad was a preacher. And we came down here to Vinton County one time to a church that he was going to preach at. And this thing was so far back in the sticks. Like, we pulled up this lane that went forever and ever. And I told my dad, I said, they start playing with snakes, I'm out of here. I was like 14 or 15 years old. They start playing with snakes, I'm out of here. Now we're getting in the hills, Cindy. Stupid wipers, man, I swear. Mist flying everywhere doesn't help a damn thing. Yeah, Gatorade's okay, Zoe, but like you're almost better off to drink water, honestly. I mean, Gatorade has the added electrolytes, but you don't need all the sugar. You need vitamins and minerals. The sugar will actually hurt you. If you're going to drink something like that, you probably ought to have like Pedialyte. It doesn't have all the sugar in it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, if you want something with electrolytes in it to help with electrolytes, you should drink Pedialyte instead of Gatorade, because the sugar is not good for you when you're sick. Definitely not when you're sick. And that creek right there has had enough. It is completely full. Not yet, Possum. Not yet. Almost. My arrival time is roughly 1:45. About an hour. Almost to Athens, Ohio. Actually, it's Athens, Ohio. Home of Ohio University, the #1 party school in the nation for years on end. I don't know if that's the case now, but it used to be the #1 party school. B-22 or B-12? B-22. She added an extra 10. Big. What's that joke? How do you clear out an Iranian bingo hall? Y'all B-52. Oh, is that too soon? I seen a video the other day. This woman was on the Iran news, and she's like, "The bombs cannot reach us. Allah will protect us." And while she's screaming that, a freaking bomb hit the building she was in. Like, what the hell? That's not good for your message, lady. Well, yeah, at least you know if it's coming from Matt, Cindy, it ain't anything gross. I think. Or anything you have to eat live. Same. Cash App. It's the safest way to send it. It's Cash App. Oh. Visa gift card. No. Yeah, I would say Visa gift card. Money order. Sounds like a scam. Just give them your bank account number, they can pull it out. Well, where are you sending it to if they don't have digital? Walmart to Walmart. There's Walmart everywhere. Yeah, I'd do Walmart to Walmart. Drop your ass down to Wally World, get you $100, sucker. Oh, you could have gave it to me. I'd have hand delivered it to him. It would have been a lot easier to just hand it to me. The winner is actually the duck that come in dead last. Looks OleWhatsHisFace's duck every time. What's up, Bun B? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Couldn't run over the car sitting in front of me, Cindy. Damn. Car and a semi. I'll probably see her before he does, Bun. I'll tell her. Tell her right meow. Meow. There's an awful lot of Ohio license plates around here. It didn't sound right, and I didn't think about it until after I said it. I like to be just as surprised as everybody else at what comes out of my mouth, Cindy, alright? I don't think about what I say. That's messed up, man. Torture hour today. Is that what you're calling physical therapy? Torture hour? Yeah, it's better than the fence post. Fist. Yeah, it's way better than the fist. Damn. I used to do the same thing when I had to go to PT. It's about over yet. It's bullshit. Years. Yeah, I'm sure that's the worst thing you've ever heard. I've been in your chats. I know exactly how that stuff goes. You ain't lying to us. I'm going to be up near Amish country later this week in Fredericktown, Ohio. Your chat is up, really. And I've got oceanfront property in Arizona. Like my virgin years. Man, I can't be hearing bad stuff. I gotta stay away from Cindy and Travis. They're a bad influence on me. My oceanfront property. Changed this up a little bit since I've been here last. I ignored your request. What request? I'll bring you back some Amish treats. What kind of Amish treats you want? What kind of Amish treats you want? There's an Amish store about 5 miles from my daughter's house. B22 and Virgin Eats. Okay, cool. Got it. They've changed this up since I've been here last. Big bump. I don't know anything about it. I'm not on it. Okay. I'll get you something. Amish. Talk to Mrs. Yoder and get you some Amish food. And I'm not being like mean. Her last name's Yoder. Okay? Just to make that clear. Yeah, they make some really good candies. With butter and furniture. Yeah, they make really good furniture, and they build good barns. And they build good houses. That one made some more stuff. That dude was in Kentucky, bro. Wasn't no Amish guy from Tennessee or from Ohio. Getting wet? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Probably ought to get you a handy wipe. Take care of that. Oh, you're on the roof? Well, there ain't no skipjack in Ohio, so you're screwed, buddy. My Jeep doesn't rain on the inside. I don't know what you're talking about. You probably ought to get some seals. No, I haven't seen any deer. Not yet, anyway. Seen a lot of high water. The Scioto River, the Hocking River, and every creek in between is at its banks or over. That snow melt off didn't do it any favors, I'll tell you that. Shannon, Bun B says hi. Sunny Creek's at the top of its banks too. It'll probably be Sunday when I go fishing, Shanny. She's ignoring everybody. She's ignoring everybody. Shannon Bun B said, hey, Bun says hi. Bun B said, the beautiful ornament we got from you, I wrapped up so carefully, can't believe it's March. What the hell? Mind your business. How dare you look at your own chat? You up, fat cat? Better fly, bird. Yes, so suck it, fat cat. Yeah. So check this out. So I came up through here one time doing about 90 miles an hour in a Camaro on this road right here, and there's a 5-speed on the floor, and I come around this curve up here. Hold on, I'm almost there. I was doing 90 then. So check it. I come up through here doing 90 miles an hour. I had a pound of a substance in the back of the car. I won't name the substance that I was carrying. And I come up over this hill right here. It was dark outside. And in that pull-off, right there on the left, there was a state trooper sitting there. I dropped a gear right here, and by the time he pulled out, I was already in that curve up there where that car's at. He didn't catch me. That was a good night. So I got right here. It was a full moon, so I turned the headlights off and was hauling ass up through here, and I could see his lights flashing behind me, and so I downshifted so I wouldn't have to hit my brakes, and I went off to the left on this road up here and took off out through there, and he stayed on the state route and totally missed out where I was at. Yeah, that was a dumb thing I did when I was a kid. Did YouTube filter my comment? Just go to Ohio. Already one other. Shut up, Cindy. I filtered your comment. And I can say that publicly about outrunning the cops now because the statute of limitations has already expired. And that cop can suck it. And Cindy, you can suck it. No way. You ain't worried about that. I ain't talking about no guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But that road I went on comes out right here, and that cop was already gone. So I turned around and went back the other way, and went across the other side of the road and went back into back roads back into town. Shut up, Cindy. Were you on a main road, Don? Because if you're on a main road, you're not allowed to have four-wheelers on main roads. Or three-wheelers. Well, I don't know about up there, but here in Ohio you can. Hell yeah, come on down. Well, I have several too. That was just one that I got reminded of when I was on that little stretch of highway back there. I about ran a lot of cops on this road. I know these roads down here like the back of my hand. Oh, they opened that store back up. Yeah, I got when I was 17 years old, I ran from the cops on foot. And I had a head start on that. They ran and got their car to try to catch me. And by the time they got their cars and got on the road, I was already right up here. Wait, I'll show you. I jumped this guardrail. This guardrail right here. I jumped it. That one right there. And I slid down over that hill and they couldn't find me. I took off over down the tracks and it was dark and I was wearing all black and they couldn't find me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, They get much more rain here, and this is going to be underwater. That creek's already up to the bridge. Oh, it's already out right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. It's already flooding, y'all. I'll swing in through here and swing around so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Boom. That's what we deal with in Southern Ohio, snow melts. Shut up, fat cat. Yeah, that's the worst. That's worse than the rest of that. It's been high all the way up through here, but yeah, it's bad, yo. They get too much more rain, it's gonna be bad, bad. See that? That's the park. One of them. That's normally baseball fields right there. Ain't playing baseball today, boys. Yeah, rain and the snow melt off. That's what you deal with in Southern Ohio, baby. Gloucester Stadium is underwater. I don't know if... God dang it. I don't know if there's any parts of 13 that are underwater on up through here. Just a fish, I'm in the Buckeye, brother. No, he said Muskingum, bun. Muskingum. Not the Muskegon. This town looks so much different than what it did when I was growing up. Right there where that little fence is right there, there used to be a bar that sit right there at Sam's Wonder Bar. They had some of the best hot dogs you ever get in your life. That used to be Kroger. It's a lumberyard now. This is just one of the towns I grew up in. Well, I didn't really grow up here. It's just we came here a lot when I was younger. The town I grew up in is 13 miles from here, and that's where I'm headed. Yeah, you ain't gonna find Harley. You ain't gonna find those Subarus or Priuses here, Cindy. These people are so backwoods redneck. 1985 Chevy Caprice Classic. Whole bunch of pickup trucks. Somebody comes here in a Prius, they're like, boys from the city. This is a big town. Here, this is Gloucester, Ohio. It's a big town. There's two behind me. Shut up, Cindy. I don't drive no damn Prius or a Subaru. Damn it. Oh, I'll show you guys something. I'd like to show you guys. You ever driven through a covered bridge? An old ass covered bridge that's been there since freaking 1800s. Yeah, you're right. They don't know anything about covered bridges. I'm probably going to stop and get wiper blades before I head to the house. Go right here before we go home. Check this out. I don't know who owns this farm now, but it used to be Mr. Canner. He's got a pond on the other side of that hill right there that I used to catch some hog bass in. So my uncle Jim, who, God rest his soul, used to live in this house right here. It looked a lot better than that when he was alive, but yeah. Yeah, it's about about an hour and 15 minutes south of you. Yeah, old Uncle Jim, he was a Marine. The Veterans of Abuse Bureau killed him. I mean, Veterans Affairs. Not there. That was Salem, Virginia, or some shit. Once you get on your side of the road, jackass. haven't been back to my hometown in 3 years. I think it's been 3 years since I've been over here. Yeah, it was the year that my granddaughter was born. It was the last time I was here. Almost. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, fat cat. Say anything, Cindy. This road runs in between two giant hills. It runs right through the valley. Hence the name of the street that I used to live on is Valley Street. Hell, you can. But that wasn't even close to being racist, so we're good. I do what I want. Well, tell me how to live my life. The funny thing is it wasn't until 2 years ago that there was cell phone service here. I'd have lost service in Athens 2 years ago. Oh no, that ain't good, Cinders. Gotta watch my speed right here because the cops love to sit right down here. Oh, ain't there today. up on the hill and see if Frank's at this house or his other house. Because I forgot to call him. This is the town that I grew up in, y'all. This town's a ghost town compared to what it was when I was a kid. So many damn buildings missing. That's who I thought that was. Charlie. Shut up, fat cat. Absolute ghost town compared to what it was growing up, when I was growing up. There's my cousin.
Over John's.
All right, you come back up the house?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go over and wait. What are you going over there for?
Get something to eat.
Grab me something to drink.
What do you want?
Mellow yellow. That white house right there in front of us is where I grew up. That's the house I grew up in. I lived there until I was 9 years old.
Hey, boy.
Hey!
What's up?
Coming to see everybody?
Huh?
I said just coming up to see everybody.
Are you seeing me now? You look like you look like a darn hippie.
I seen the most important ones.
Yeah, me. Doing all right?
I am. How you been?
Not good. Still living. Been patient?
Well, I got I carry these with me all the time. These are my bait rods, but these two
You carry
here,
them all the time?
yeah, you never know when I'm on the river.
I got a bunch of poles.
These two here I'm giving to Shelby, so because she catfishes. And
I sell gobs of them.
do you?
Yeah,
What do you got up there?
Well, cheap ones right now. I sold the good ones last year.
Yeah.
Took the flea market. I get them in these storage units. I buy gobs of them. Yeah.
Well,
Cheap ones, the good ones go pretty quick, and then you get the little cheap ones and get rid of them here and there, you know.
well, I'll stop in and look at them, see what you got.
Yeah, you won't be able to
Like
see them.
Zebcos or all they covered up?
Yeah, they're packed in. It's like I got to get it all back out because I'll be doing a flea market next month sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. He'll be right back, won't he?
Yeah, he's going over to John's place.
John's place. I don't even know off them people. I ain't bought nothing off them for 2 years. Darn them towel heads. They're just too high. They're too expensive.
I don't blame you.
Well, what I done, I was buying that roasted turkey lunch meat and cheese over there. I eat it all the time. And what I buy right there was about the same amount of money every time. And all once it went up $10. It didn't taste as good either. What the heck? Yeah, that's after Towelhead bought it. And so I was coming out New Lex one day, and I just stopped here at Seamer's. That's where they used to get it on Seamer's. It's $10 cheaper for the same amount of stuff. I said, "Is John's place still buying their meat up?" She said, "No, they buy it off their own people." But then I bought a half-gallon ice cream right before that too. Right before that, right there, $7 something for a half-gallon ice cream. I wanted.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it's probably 10 now. Everything I did just jumped price. I couldn't do them. I hate doing it for 2 years.
I don't blame you.
I don't need that bad.
No.
I mean, I just need a loaf of bread. If I need something, usually I just go to Gloucester or New Lex or someplace to get what I need.
Go to Kroger.
Yeah, I don't ever get nothing. Robin, like last year, came in late a couple times and they got dragging their darn feet, but this through.
Cindy said, now I need ice cream.
Huh?
I want live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube?
Yeah. Fat Cat said, does he keep saying towel heads?
Who said that?
One of my subscribers, Fat Cat.
Yeah, he keeps saying towel heads. You know, little
they're dune coons.
Huh?
Dune coons.
Well, I call them towel heads. Hey, it would be too bad if they did better, but it's all about them and their people.
Mm-hmm.
Come down here, and he bought the beauty shop, and he's trying to buy everything else. Susie got chased out of the barber shop where the old barber shop was. Joe Al Woods died, and
Yeah.
the girls told her they want $75,000 for that place. She goes, and I said, we'll pay $75,000, just give her 30 days to get out. So she bought the church over here. He offered James and them more money over top of
Just
Susie.
to, yeah, try to get her out of it.
Trying to get the building away from her. But he wouldn't do it. He let her have it. So I sell her all kinds of furniture stuff. She opens up Saturday for a grand opening. My daughter's putting down here, and she's got a beauty shop in there too. So he probably don't like that too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all for their people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm buying that
Yep.
off of them.
That's what they
on
are.
YouTube showing what the real country's like? Huh?
Well, I turned on YouTube Live driving up the highway, just chatting with everybody, and
I don't get on none of that stuff.
see my hometown.
I don't get on none of that stuff. They may have enough to do with it, actually, where you live at.
They might not.
You still on that, are you?
Yeah.
You're not still on YouTube, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I better not say anything bad about anybody, huh? Heck,
Shannon
you don't know
said
who
to
I
tell you
am. You
hi.
can't see my face either.
Just the Fish said salt of the earth up here.
Huh?
Just the Fish. He said salt of the earth up here. That's my channel.
That's the channel. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'll keep one of them. Put it on your truck. See if you scan that with your camera on your phone, it'll take you straight to my channel.
I'm not going to get on. I can care less about that stuff.
Well, you can watch me fish.
If I want fishing, I'll watch my end of my pole. I watch the end of someone else's pole. I just like watching them go on them hunting channels. Them guys, man, what a big deer. After they shoot it, they still whisper, oh man. Hey, you done shot your gun. He's dead or gone. What are you whispering for? Because they're in a fenced-in place. I mean, they let a buck go by. It's 180 because they know there's a 190 in there. Yeah, right. Because he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going
In
nowhere.
reality, you don't hunt deer that way. Yeah, after they shoot the deer, they're still whispering.
Fat Cat, we just got internet here like 2 years ago. What are you talking about? Heck, they do. It just got to the point where they can use a cell phone without dropping a call.
Well, here's the thing. I'm still from the old school. It ain't nobody else's business what my business is.
Right.
I don't get on this stuff. I don't talk to people.
I
I'll make a phone call. I'll make a phone call to somebody when I want to talk. And besides that, I'm doing my own thing. Listen, too many people knows everybody else's business in this. You can't even go to the bathroom out, so they say, hey, Jimmy, you went back. Been there a long time. What's he doing? Did he die? Who makes a difference when you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I don't.
Crazy world we're living in. I'm telling you, everybody knows everybody else's business. I don't like it. I like...
Be secluded.
Huh?
Be secluded.
I like my privacy. I don't want everybody to know everything I do. Yeah. But kids try to call me, and I don't answer the phone within a couple of minutes. They're in a panic and everything else. What did you do before you got cell phones? When we was gone for 2 or 3 days, you never called us at all. Now if you don't answer the phone in 5 minutes, they got 911 coming after you and everything else.
Track you with a cell phone?
Well, half the time I don't have my hearing aids in. I don't even hear the stupid thing ringing for other noise.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll tell you, listen, if there's something wrong with me, you don't hear from me in about 3 or 4 days, come looking for me. You know, I might stink if I'm dead, but it's none of your business where I'm at. Listen.
You don't hear from me in 3 days, just wait 3 more days.
As long as I'm in my right mind, there'll never be a tracker on my phone.
No, baby.
No, it's nobody's business where I stop. I told Crystal one day, I called her. I didn't know Foxhole was shut down though. She go down the road, I said, Crystal. I said, you need to come get me. I said, where you at? I said, I'm right here at the Foxhole right there. I got flat tire, don't have no spare. I said, you come up there and they're gonna see my truck sitting here at the Foxhole. She said, Dad, they're closed for 4 years. I was all.
Well, how'd she know?
Well, she said
That's what I'd ask her.
well, she don't
How'd
go to
you
Foxhole.
know?
Well, they wouldn't make good as I don't know, but I can just see if I had the tracker. I'm in my truck, broke down in Foxhole. They'd be all over town. Frank Dunn, my dad, some birds in Foxhole. Now I had a blowout right there, Hank. Yeah. There ain't none business. There's no business where I'm at.
I wasn't inside. I was out the parking lot.
That's what I say. Everybody knows where you're at. They'll get on the phone right now. One more Christmas. Oh, she's coming down Route 13. Right there. She's at Moxie. Whose business is it? Why did they have that on there? I've never seen a parent having their underage kid on there, keeping track of them, maybe, but I'm an adult. I'm 73 years old. It's nobody's business where I go. I don't have to ask you permission. Can I go someplace?
Right.
Or what was you doing there? Ain't none of your business what I was doing here and there. Yeah, but this is a whole different world than I grew up in.
Oh, yeah. It's a different world than I grew up in.
Huh?
It's a different world than I grew up in.
Not only that, these younger kids, if AI don't say it, if AI says it, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the gospel. You can't believe everything you put on AI. I'll tell you what, funny. It's another thing on AI. You might want where you can chat with it back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You have to pay for it, but you can get another one. Easy was up there. It was hilarious. Talked about something about a dog. I forget what it was. We asked it. I said, ask AI. I didn't know he was on the chat thing and chat back and forth. But he asked something about this dog. The guy that came back something. I forget what the first part was. Then I told him, I said, tell him you threw him off a cliff. And he said, I threw the dog off the cliff. I said, you threw your dog off the cliff? Just like a reading top dog. He said, yeah. He said, tell me how soft landing he landed in the water. He told me, he said, you threw your dog off the cliff. It had a soft landing and landed in the water. Yeah, but it had a life jacket on. He said, what kind of guy are you? I said, tell him you're a cartoon character. I'm a cartoon. Guys, wait a second. You threw your dog off the cliff and landed in the water with a life jacket on, and you're a cartoon character. He said, what is wrong with you, mister? There's something wrong with you. I said,
there's a list.
It just kept getting, I can't remember everything we kept starting back questioning. And I said, tell him you're Yosemite Sam. So then the computer rig, he started cussing Ethan. The AI started cussing him.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And Ethan said something else and told him, he said, well, he said, I'm a cartoon character, but you're AI, you don't exist. The guy said, I do exist, I'm talking to you, you back to blank thing. He said, you stupid thing, I think you're a cartoon character, threw the dog off the cliff. He said, what's wrong with you? And Ethan said something else to him. He said, I've been trying to end this conversation for a long time. I said, tell him he can't, as long as you ask questions. He told me, I said, what I'm telling him, I said, tell him that I can quit anytime I want to, but you can't, because you're just a machine. You're just a computer. So he said it there. He said, I've been trying to end this conversation. At the time, apologize to you for cussing. So he did. He said, oh, you think I'm going to apologize to you? Give you a satisfaction? I would never do it, you crazy cartoon character. The 30 dog off a cliff, just went on and on. He never shuts up, you know what I mean? And he got to the point that he decided to apologize. He said, okay, I apologize to you. I'm sorry for cussing you. Don't say another word.
But I have to.
He went on and on and on. It was hilarious. Anyway, we got him to admit before you quit talking to him that he was AI and that he was a computer. He finally admitted, okay, I am AI. I don't exist. Okay. It's funny.
So they got this thing now, like so I'm a manager at work, and on the laptop I can pull up someone's resume, and while I'm driving down the road, if I'm driving, I can pull up the resume, and instead of sitting there trying to read it before I do an interview, I can click a button and AI will read it to me like a story. Instead of like line by line, it'll read it to me like a story.
Kind of scary, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And they got another setup where you can do it it'll do it like it's two different people talking. It sounds like a podcast.
Here's the thing about it. What happens is all these kids, they don't use paper or pencils.
Oh, they're screwed. Oh, they're screwed.
Not only them, a lot of people are too, because you're dependent on AI presence. What happens if they blow our satellite out of the air?
Or it shuts down, yeah.
Nobody knows how to do nothing.
Yeah.
You don't have no common sense because AI ain't there to answer for you.
If older folks ain't there, they're done.
You're asking people questions, and they're answering off AI like there's knowledge in it, and they have no knowledge about it whatsoever, just what AI said. They don't know if it's really real or not, but AI said this, so it's okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's just like these people following GPS.
I got behind a semi today down in Kentucky. I was on this backcountry road. I mean, narrow backcountry road. And as soon as I seen him, I was like, yeah, he's regretting following that GPS.
Hey, I tell this guy that
It was tight.
people cannot find me up in here.
It was
They
tight.
cannot find
Why
me.
not?
Well, I tell them, I said, don't pay attention to your GPS 100%. I said, because it'll take you down other streets there. I mean, Corny is so big, if you don't have so much direction, you get lost.
Yeah.
I said, okay, you come, whatever. I told this guy, come down to 13, to the first four-way stop, turn right. You'll come to another store, four-way stop, make a left. As soon as you make your left, there's a parking lot right to your right, the Eagles building. Right in that parking lot, there's two big dumpsters. I said, that's Fayette Street. Turn right in front of them dumpsters. Come up the road a little ways, about 100 yards. You'll have another dumpster on your left, right here. Don't go up over the steep hill. Stay
straight.
Stay to your left. This guy called up the other day. He gets me a call. After I tell him, don't pay attention to your GPS because depending on which one you got, mine will bring me right to the house. I said, don't pay attention.
Some of them will have you up on Harrison. Some of them will have you down on Valley Street.
People don't listen
Adams.
to them. Take a look around here, see what you see. Take a look. I live 143 Rogers Alley. Just take a look around. They miss it.
I seen that as soon as I pulled up. I was like, oh, you put
They
sign
miss
up.
it.
Yeah.
I got one on my driveway, and they drive right past the house and miss it. This guy called. He said,
They're dumb.
He says they follow their GPS. They don't pay attention to nothing. He says, I'm on Rogers Alley in front of your house. No, you're not. I said, where are you at? He said, sitting in front of he said, it says Rogers Alley. I said, you sitting by a trailer?
He was sitting right
there.
He missed arrows.
But there's another sign right there that says 117. He missed them both. I said, listen, I see you. You got to back up. I'm behind you. He started back up, circling back down the road. Oh, boy, I'm behind you.
Behind you. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I'm behind you. Come, he didn't see that sign. He didn't see that sign. He didn't see the dumpster. I said, the road wise out. Don't go up over the steep hill. Go straight ahead to your left. He's still, and that happens all the time. I go downtown. They depend on everything that GPS says, and they won't look at their surroundings around them. I tell them.
So when I set my GPS, I set it's satellite, and there's a reason why I set it's satellite. Because I can see the buildings and see what's around it.
Well, I don't do that. I just follow it there, but my GPS will bring me right up there. Yeah. It depends on what GPS system.
My GPS will bring
some of them will bring them up there out the alley, back down here. Some of them bring them up the back alley. Yeah, all kinds of crazy places. But I tell them, just as soon as you make your turn, right there, two dumpsters. This one guy followed him. He beat it around somehow. I don't know where he went. I seen him. I said, turn around, go back to the other thing. I said, you done passed it. He went on down the street. And then he comes back, and I remember you telling me about the dumpster stuff.
Write it down, Bubba. Look, I followed GPS on the way up here today.
I wouldn't have to write that down. You had three turns.
Yeah.
A left, a right, and a right.
I followed GPS on the way up here today until I got to the river. And when I got to the river, I shut that sucker off because I knew where I was at that point. But the only thing is I came all back roads. I didn't take any interstate.
When I got mine on my truck right there, in my truck, I usually just turn it off because my steering wheel's down. I can watch my speed limit and everything and tell me what the speed limit is. I usually put, but I don't have it in the truck right now. But I use the phone now and then, but I like the one I got up on my dash.
Yeah, I turned the GPS on because I came up, like I said, I came up all back roads. I left 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30 this morning, and I came all back roads to get here because I wasn't wanting to get on the interstate.
Down there at 4:30 this morning?
Yeah. But as soon as I hit the river, I knew where I was at. I turned that sucker off. I'm trucking, you know what I mean? I don't need it anymore.
I use mine quite a bit when I'm getting these storage units at different places. You know,
yeah.
I use it quite a bit. What is wrong with you? What Frank go over there to do? Waiting for food or something?
I don't know what he's doing. He just said he's running over John.
He buys so much food out, it's unreal. He does.
Yeah, he said he was running over John's. He'd be back. They're running their mouth.
Huh?
They're on there running their mouth because I'm not paying attention to them.
Running them out by his hillbillies?
Yeah, about our conversations. You just give them
Yeah.
directions, and they're like, "Yeah, you forgot the dead rabbit."
Difference between hillbilly and city slicker, we know we're messed up. They don't. They
They don't know they're lost.
yeah, we know we're messed up. They just think they know it all.
Yeah, I got in behind that semi day down there. I was like, "Oh, I bet you he's regretting his life right now. He followed that GPS." Well, then he stopped, and he let me around him, and I noticed he had his flashers on. So I turned around and went back. I was like, "Everything all right?" He's like, "Yeah, I had to use the bathroom." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I said, "You followed GPS, didn't you?" He's like, "Yeah."
What's your nickname down there, Billy Goat?
No.
Kind of look like Billy Goat. That big.
Well, great. You're gonna give him an idea now.
That's right for you to be Billy Goat. And Southern's got a little bit crazier nicknames than the Northern.
So that old what's his face? That's my name on YouTube.
Your name's OleWhatsHisFace?
Old what's his face? Yeah. It's Cindy. We were fishing with Cindy, but she couldn't remember my name. She called me old what's his face like 3 times.
OleWhatsHisFace. We always call him Watch a name up here. So
Yeah.
Watch a face.
So I made that my YouTube channel.
OleWhatsHisFace.
The dead deer with the.
You like your Jeep?
Oh, I love his Jeep. I love it. Once I get paid off, I'm gonna jack it up and do some different stuff to
Yeah,
it.
better off leave right down the way it is.
I'm only gonna take it about 3 inches.
Huh?
I'm gonna put it up about 3 inches. Put some steps on it.
Looks like that's fairly high enough now. So
It's. Yeah, I'm not gonna go mud
I
running
don't like
or
my
anything.
little high.
No.
That's all.
I'm gonna get a soft top for it.
Huh?
I'm gonna get a soft top for it for the summertime.
Flap, 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 flap.
Well, they make them where they'll go down the roll bars. So they come back and then they go down the roll bars. I'm gonna get that for summertime, but I'm gonna put this
You
back
got roll
on.
bars in here?
Yeah. So this top comes off.
Oh, okay.
This top back
Oh,
here will
okay,
come
yeah.
off too. It's got
Yeah.
I think 8 screws holding it on. I've had the top off of it. Doors come off of it.
Well, I guess if you run around summertime like that,
Yeah, there's some trails down home that I go riding on. They're not, it's not like mud or anything. It's like what it is it's a federal road that goes up through the National Park Service. Made these roads up on them through the mountains, and it's rocks, but it's not like huge. I mean, it's bumpy, but it's not. It's kind of like a little rougher than going out Irish Ridge.
yeah.
And it's like it takes like an hour because I creep up through there. I'm not trying to beat my car up. It takes about an hour to go all the way across, and then you see bears up in there and deer. And
I got a couple catfish poles right there. I never did see them before. They got a light inside of them, lights up blue.
yeah, those are PC Fun Lumicats.
Yeah, I never did see them like they got a battery in it. They
Yeah,
light up.
those are expensive.
It'll glow. It'll glow, but you get that light at it too, and it'll go blue all the way up through it.
That's
I'll use that- I'll use
Lumicat.
that. Yeah.
Those are expensive.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yep, there he comes.
Those are-
He's
those
got that
are-
blue- I don't know who that person is in the blue truck.
Those can be quite pricey.
Oh, that's that guy that comes with my dumpster. That keeps my dumpster cleaned up.
Al. All right, love you, Bubba.
Oh, no.
Shut up, Ron, you. That was my Uncle Frank. Man, was like a dad to me. He could park over by the dumpster. Yeah, I could spend days on end with him. When I tell you he's one of the greatest men on the face of this planet, I dread the day that man goes to be with the Lord. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's gonna be rough. He taught me how to hunt. He taught me how to fish. Yeah. He was a good man. He was pretty much my dad until I was 9 years old, so. Yeah, I grew up on this hill. I'll take you for a little walk. This is my, Oh, he can suck it. Oh, is that Mo? Oh, okay, hang on. This is my aunt and uncle's house. My aunt and Uncle Elmer's house. Uncle Elmer passed away. It's Frank. Call him Doodle. He's buying it. Hang on! I said hang on.
I need your help.
I didn't come up here to work. It's my day off. I don't care. That's my grandparents' house. It's where I grew up until I was 9. There was a fire back in 2015, so we're not going to go inside. And then my Uncle Frank's house. And if, I don't know if you can see it or not. No, you can't. And this is the hill I grew up on. Oh, hush. And, yeah, you can't see it from here. This is home. So, where all this grass is right here, where that road, up where that satellite's at, down through here used to be one big valley, and there was a house that sit right there where that flagpole's at. It burnt down when I was a kid. And then my uncle bought the property and filled it in and made it flat. But this used to be a giant hill right here. Right here where his truck's sitting. To the bottom was like 40 or 50 feet. And yes, I fell off of it more than once. But yeah, that's where I grew up. I don't know if you can see it over there or not. That brown building right there is where I went to elementary school. What the heck?
It's one of them TVs they used a hamster to run.
Big city man.
Thing is, my cousin went and bought him a 55-inch flat screen, newer HD and all that stuff. They never would have hooked it up. It's still in the box. Hey, watch this thing. You gotta be straight on it.
There's a couple people had in there. And they wish they never got them.
I'm gonna shut this down. Thanks for all hanging out. I'll see you on the next one.